What's up, Bolt fans? Haley Elwood here, and if you're feeling like you're not quite ready for Chargers game day, well, buckle up, because you came to the right place. Over the next 30 minutes, we're bringing you exclusive interviews, analysis, player features, and access you can't get anywhere else.
How you do it matters.
Well, we've arrived, so let's get you caught up. This is Chargers HQ, powered by Toyota. The Los Angeles Chargers are back from their bye and will face the New England Patriots this Sunday at SoFi Stadium. Now, over the first chunk of the season, much of the offense's success has run through the play of Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. Allen has cemented himself as one of the league's premier route runners, so let's hear from him and those who know him best on his talent in this week's first installment of All In.
So one of our best players in Chicago told me, yeah, coach, you can tell you can tell what type of team you're gonna have by how nice the cars are in the parking lot. He goes, nicer the cars in the parking lot, better players you got. I was like, that is like always stuck with me. And I told Amy that, and she was like, no. And then I'm like, Amy, we're 5 years in the NFL. I'm like, there's a lot of truth to that. I'm like, there's a lot of truth to that. All you guys have a gift. All you guys have gifts. All of you do. We are really into, and where I've been, if you study where I have been specifically, I don't like using the word I, but if you study where I have been, right, we get our players to believe in themselves. And we put our guys, right, in situations where they can be themselves.
What was your reaction listening to that when he first came here? Like, that was his ambition, was to really, like, unlock you guys.
I mean, as a receiver, that's something you want to hear. That's kind of dope. When you talk to him, you can tell he's very confident in everything that he says and everything that he do. He real smart. He knows both sides of the ball. And he has a lot of confidence. I feel like his plan about everything when he first talked to us, I feel like I liked the plan. You know, I felt like what he was saying, everybody was on the same page. You know, I feel like offense, defense, special teams, we all kind of, you know, intertwined with each other, and we all been on the same page since day one. And I feel like as a team, that's what you need.
You and Keenan have been together for a while now. How has your relationship with him kind of developed since you first came to the league?
Well, I always, you know, just coming into the league, you know, just being on the team with him, you know, you kind of hear the hype, and you kind of hear that he's one of the best in the league.
Yes, sir! Slow clap, slow clap! Yep. Oh! Give me two! Woo! Yes, sir.
Are you and Mike Dubb the best wide receiver duo in the NFL?
Absolutely.
Why?
What is there not to like? You get the best of both worlds. You got two number ones on the same team. Mike's outplaying me, by the way. That's tough in itself. If you got to focus on Mike, you ain't even got to focus on 13. How you guard that? You can't guard that. You got to double Mike now.
I would have a hard time believing there's two guys better. I would say this, they're probably about the best complements to each other because they're very different.
Those guys both have very specific skill sets that complement each other. And, you know, it's kind of a pick your poison as far as how you want to play those two.
What makes your route running unique that no other player could replicate?
I think imagination, visualization, being able to see things and imagine.
Keenan's got an understanding of football that's a little different than most. He's kind of like Picasso. You know, he's painting a picture every time he's running a route. He's seen every defense. So he understands before it happens, hey, this is what I think they're trying to do, so here's what I'm going to do.
The first thing I imagine is how can I make him move to where I want to gain leverage, and how do I want to do it? Understanding what I've seen on film and being able to replay it and then visualize it and go put it on the field and turn it into something nice.
Herbert's pass is caught. Allen. Boy, that catch radius just incredible at times.
If you were a defensive coordinator, what would be the scouting report on Keenan Allen?
Stop me. You stop me, you stop us. That's how I feel.
Keenan is route runner 101.
You know, he's kind of a move guy. He can play in the slot, good at the Z, but a guy that, you know, you like to put in motion and let him do some of his route running wizardry that he's famous for.
You know, I got James Harden as my player comp for him because he can change speeds, he can create space.
You gotta win. I will not lose. Just having that Mamba mentality. Like, you won't stop me. One guy won't guard me, one guy won't tackle me. And run to the green grass.
You're just going to get the ball to Keenan Allen. Just incredible at times. Another Chargers first down.
Woo-hoo! It's like a, just to put it in perspective, it's like a Rolex, you know what I'm saying? It just don't get old. You can pull it out anytime and it's just gonna kill the room. That's me.
Coming up, we get an inside look at Mike Williams' 2021 season thus far, and later, we dive into the thrilling victory over the Cleveland Browns and Williams' performance in that game. This segment of Chargers HQ was powered by Toyota. Welcome back to Chargers HQ, powered by Toyota. 2021 marks Mike Williams' 5th year in the NFL, but nearly halfway into this season, it's clear he's taking his game to new heights. Here's the story behind Williams' expanded role in this offense and how it came to be in this next segment of All In.
You know, Keenan Allen grabs your attention, and everyone kind of knows that Keenan's like this, you know, gangster route runner and just one of the premium route runners and all this. But then you're seeing this Mike Williams guy. I mean, he's 6'4", he's 220, he can climb the ladder, body control, ball judge deep. And I just remember, you know, that catch he had against us guys in 2019 at Denver.
What a catch! So much contact, and Williams brings it in!
I just remember thinking, you know, this is a real issue, guys. You know, we were perfectly covered. He just like came down from the heavens. And I just remember thinking, well, this guy is a really good player. And then now me getting to know the guy, I just feel like, you know, I've gotten closer to him as a person too.
Yeah, we saw him a lot like Michael Thomas in the New Orleans role. You know, I think in the past he had been more of a vertical guy. We thought he could do a lot more underneath the coverages and one-on-one matchup type things that hadn't been exploited maybe in the past.
For me, obviously, you know, they're giving me more opportunities to make plays. That's the main thing. The targets, I'm getting more targets than I ever gotten in my career. I'm running different routes. And I always knew the type of player I was capable of being. I felt like I still had a lot more out there on the plate to give to this team, and obviously it's showing right now. So I'm gonna just keep building off this, you know, this positive vibe, this positive energy, and just keep going. So I feel like when I'm in the office, when I'm on the practice field, you know, it's let's get better. Let's get better every day. And I feel like when I walk into that office and, you know, clock in, and I know I feel like it's a different mentality for me. I feel like it's a lot riding on this thing, and I just want to make sure I don't let nobody down.
Third goal goes the other direction, end zone, and it is caught. Mike Williams.
Quick throw. Mike Williams makes the first man miss. Toward the end zone, leaps. Touchdown, Chargers. Big Mike Williams.
Look at Mike Williams. I mean, he's rewriting the narrative of how great we know that he can be.
Herbert in the shotgun, looking into the middle of the field. Now throwing, has a man, caught, end zone, touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams. And with that touchdown, Williams has now caught one in each of these first 3 games. That is the first Charger to do that since Antonio Gates in 2010.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. I mean, going into the game, you know, every time you play Kansas City, that kind of comes up. What's the game that I had?
And on the reverse, it's Mike Williams, has a lane, 10-5, touchdown, Chargers. Looks to the right for Mike Williams, throws to Mike Williams, caught, touchdown. Touchdown, Chargers! Is the game. Shotgun snap. Rivers rolls to the right, throws to the end zone. Caught! It's good! It's good! Mike Williams with the grab! Herbert to throw toward the end zone. Mike Williams caught. Touchdown, Chargers!
In 2018, it was Mike Williams in the other end zone, and here we are in 2021 in the opposite end zone.
Mike, what one word would you use to describe your season so far?
Fun.
Hey, Big Doug's Arrowhead, man. You know we had to step out with the game one time. Big Doug, man. All
right, this guy, I felt like was the best guy on the field today. All right, 7 catches, 122. All right, time after time. Mike Will.
I'm not really too big on game balls, to be honest. I feel like it's a team thing.
Okay, Mike Will, give us a breakdown.
Yeah, Mike Doug.
I feel like it was a lot that took place for me, you know, to get that ball, you know, the lineman up front, protecting the quarterback to get me the ball, you know, Justin, you know, giving me the ball, and, you know, the other receivers doing their job to put me in position to be open. So I feel like, I don't know, I dedicate that to the whole offense.
When we return on Chargers HQ, we relive the Bolts' Week 5 win over the Cleveland Browns. Welcome back to Chargers HQ, powered by Toyota. Week 5's 47-42 victory over the Cleveland Browns was thrilling for many reasons, but it might not have been possible without the contributions of Mike Williams. Williams had a single-game career high in yardage and 2 touchdowns on the day. So let's check out the game from his perspective in the final installment of this week's All In.
3-1 LA, 3-1 Cleveland, one of the best on the slate.
Jay, come on, JB.
We expect this to be a close, exciting, competitive game.
Say what up to the big guys, man. What's up? Turn me up.
Yeah, you think really evenly matched teams sitting here at 3-1.
These two teams look a lot alike.
And I'll tell you what, my bold prediction for the day is this is not the only time we're going to see these two teams square off this year.
Let's go. Get a knee. Yes, sir.
We played the Raiders a week before that. I think I had like 2 targets, 1 catch for like 10 yards or something. So I was like, I was pretty antsy that game. You know, I kind of wanted to get the ball in my hands, make some plays.
Play action, goes to his right, sets up a wide open Donald Parham. He's got a lane, dives toward the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Time to go. This boy. Good job, fellas. Over there, Mike.
Rolling to his right, throwing to his right, wide open. Touchdown Browns. Rashard Higgins, 7 yards from Baker. Probably just going to have to trade some punches here.
You know, every game unfolds a little bit differently, like you said, and every game has its own personality. And other games turn in a little bit more of a track meet, and so you're a little bit more aggressive.
And it's a quick throw. Mike Williams up past the 45. Goes outside the numbers left. There's Mike Williams. Marking one DJ into Browns territory. First down, Bolts.
You guys are great receivers, but in different ways. How does your game complement his, and how does his game complement yours?
I'm an intermediate guy, beat you to sleep, nickel and dime all the way down the field, Jordan, Kobe, and just kill you all game type guy.
Throws middle of the field, caught! Guess who? The captain!
Michael, he's gonna be the devastating punch, take the top off, fade ball, you name it, Mike's gonna make the play.
Quick snap, Herbert to throw. Pocket collapse and takes a shot downfield. Has a man. Caught Mike Williams. No one's there. 10-5 touchdown, Chargers.
They were in cover 4. It's like the perfect coverage for what we ran. We got a post in a corner. If they play it right, the safety should have Mike over top, but I was able to get a clean release on the nickel, which held his feet a little bit, and Mike got behind him, so I take a lot of credit for that. That's an assist by me. Assist.
Why? Well, his eyes are what? On King, not on Mike.
that's like Keenan threw it, the oop, and Mike slammed it home, right? Little things important to do for the big picture. It's kind of hard to get open in this league and for a team to leave you wide open in the deep part of the field. I feel like that's anything a receiver can ask for, and it happened.
DJ, we were talking before the game. We thought this might be a low-scoring affair. Instead, we got 27-21, and the offenses are putting it out there.
They were scoring every time they touched the ball, and it was kind of, killing the time a little bit also. So we felt like every time we touched the ball that game, we needed to get in the end zone. When the game is on the line and your coaches call on you to make a play, I feel like they trust you. And I feel like I can control, my level of play at that time and make those plays. So I feel like that's a big level of trust.
Holding the ball, taking a shot downfield, has Mike Williams. And now Mike is down. He came off the field immediately, DJ. He's being helped on the sideline by the trainer. He's on one knee. No.
I know when it happened, dude, he just landed on the back of my ankle. And I kind of tweaked my ankle a little bit.
What happened? He landed on the back of my ankle. Landed on your ankle? Okay.
So Jalen Guyton in on the outside, one-on-one coverage. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes the hand to Eckler. Throws out to Palmer. And he picks up 7. It'll be a 3rd and 3.
It's hurting for a little bit, and then I probably took like a couple plays off or so.
Are you good, Mike? I'm going to tell him now that you're down for a minute. Nah. Okay.
12.5 minutes left. Chargers down 6. They were down by 14. 3 minutes into the second half. Now to pass. Herbert, here comes pressure, and he escapes it, runs right at Myles Garrett, sets his feet, throws to the middle of the field. My goodness, what a throw by Justin Herbert to Jalen Guyton.
I just kind of put myself in the game. I'm like, all right, I'm good now, let's go in the game.
New set of downs in plus territory, and great to see Mike Williams back out there on the field.
And as I'm lining up, I heard the play. I'm like, damn, this might hit for a touchdown.
Takes the handoff, now rolling to his right. He's got a ton of room and a man downfield. Caught! Touchdown, Chargers! They lost Mike Williams for the 2nd time today, and he makes them pay. 42 yards. So the Chargers, after being down 14 some 20 minutes ago, are now up 1, 28-27.
Yeah, the thing about Mike Williams, and we've been kind of on this since we got here. This guy's a fantastic receiver. He's a complete receiver. And what you're seeing is a guy that when you need to win, right, he can. So I'm just super proud of him, and we're going to need all that production. I mean, we needed all 165 today and 2 touchdowns for us to win.
2-1. They get it off. They hand to Hunt. He's got a lane, but he's not going to get it. Dragged down. That's a fight right here. 2nd and 16. Herbert, play action. Throws the screen. Has a blocker. Here comes Eckler. Bouncing outside to the 10, to the 5. Still on his feet into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Chargers up 5. This is the game. 4th and 10. 14 seconds left. Shotgun snap. Baker rolling under pressure. Escapes. Heaves downfield. There is a scrum of players, and it falls incomplete. No flags. Chargers win and sit atop the AFC West. All alone, DJ.
What a win.
That'll do it for this week's Chargers HQ, powered by Toyota. We'll be back next week with more Chargers content ahead of the Week 9 game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Haley Elwood. Good night.